Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now, to get us started here, we are going to be on Consulate. Now, for this specific clip, I'm only going to show you guys my entry for this clip, and the reason why is because we actually do end up losing this round. But I wanted to show you guys this entry that I got against this Stream Sniper semi-comp stack that we played against earlier this week. But long story short, we're attacking the basement site. They know that we want to go for vert here, but long story short, what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to deny vert from us. So they're gonna force us to play like an even position for vert basically. So usually we would have like 2 people going breach and then 3 people going on up to the vert basically. So it's like an even position, but the thing is they're playing our entry points, so it's more winning for them. So what I'm going to do instead here is I'm going to rotate through Visa, and the reason why I'm going through Visa is because it's going to be a little bit more unexpected for me to push through Visa, and you're going to see here that I'm going to catch a Scopos, and then I'm going to charge through the rotate holds that they made to counter us for playing vert, and then I'm also going to catch the Legion there, and then now there's going to be one more guy here that is going to swing me on the bottom spiral, and I'm also going to kill him there, putting us in a 4v2 position. Now, like I said, we lost this round, so I'm not going to go in any more depth with that round. Long story short, the main reason why I want to show that clip is because sometimes when you get against those really aggressive teams that play your entry points, you just got to go in from a different part of the building that you normally wouldn't push through, because if they're going to play the entry points very aggressively, then you're going to need to change up what you normally do and be flexible, long story short. But in this clip, we're just getting a nitrocell kill. I just want to show you guys it because I like to include all of my nitrocell clips in my videos, or my nitrocell kills in my videos, just so that way you guys have an idea of like when to use your nitrocells and when not to use your nitrocells, that type of thing. What can lead to free kills and what can't lead to free kills is basically what I'm trying to say. But next up here, we're going to be defending the basement with Sentry. I was about to say Striker, but it's Sentry. And long story short, if you hear my dog barking in the background, I apologize for that. But I'm going to be running the Shield plus Nitrocell combo here. And now my main idea with playing Sentry here is that I'm running the Shield for Pillar. I'm gonna use the Super Shotty for rotates. And then I'm going to use my Nitrocell for the Wine Take. Now right here I'm just looking to see if we reinforce the connector hatch, and we have it. So I'm going to go ahead and reinforce the connector hatch now because we didn't get it. And then I'm going to go ahead and rotate right back down to my normal position, which is the wine pillar where you play behind the shield. And then if they do a wine take, then you, long story short, you play behind the shield. While they're opening the wall, and you're going to actually see this during this clip, is that while they're opening the wall, I'm going to toss my Nitrocell through the breach, through the ace charges, and I'm going to actually end up getting, I want to say 2 kills here for this clip. And then when they open the elbow breach, and they actually floors my shield here, which is very unfortunate. Normally, if you really want to make this site good, you have to play like a mute or something, so that way you don't lose the shield to Flores. But you're going to see here my teammate's actually going to give me a Scopos, but unluckily for him is they're going to Flores it out, and I'm actually so I'm getting pressured from the doorway here, and then the Flores drone is going to go in while I'm getting pressured from the doorway. So they're going to also get the shield like that. But like I said, they're going to be trying to open up this side wall. They already opened long angle, so they're in really good shape here. They already opened the long angle. They just have to open up the side wall here, and then it's basically GG's for us unless we can make some kind of like hero player of our own to stop their push from progressing anymore. Because long story short, after they open up this wall, they're gonna go and they're gonna plant on the default plant after clearing pillar. But I'm gonna go ahead and nitro through the breach here. I'm gonna get myself a double kill. And then what we're going to do here is, instead of me playing super aggressively on this pillar where I can get very easily pre-fired, I'm going to run over to connector here, and then I'm going to play this little pixel angle from inside of connector that also holds the breach shot hop in. And what you're going to see here is I'm going to catch, I want to say it's a gridlock. I actually don't know who it is, but we're going to catch someone right there. And then once again, in the same thing, the Flores is going to peek as well here. And we're going to also kill him on the exact same angle. I'm going to go ahead and reload. And then the Flores is going to try to contest. And I'm also going to kill him as well, securing myself a 4K for the round and winning the round for our team. Now, next up here, guys, I like to think that I play Cosine a little bit differently than a lot of normal players do. Because a lot of players just try to play this map like a frag map. And I get it. It is a very heavy fragging type of map. But like I said, my step one obviously is going to be to prep my drone. I want to prep it somewhere that makes sense to help me do the push that I want to do. But long story short, my plan is going to be to walk into Sunrise here. I want to air jab Sunrise double door. I want to air jab Hookah door. And I also want to, my last air jab, honestly, I'd want to get it somewhere in sight to help an aqua plant, basically, is what I'd want to do. But you're going to see here, now that we're in our action phase now, I'm going to execute my plan. I'm going to, of course, I need to be flexible, though, because anything can happen. I'm going to air jab Hookah door. I know it's castled, but they have Vigil, they have Warden with C4. They could technically Nitro out and then run out on me on big window, so I have to air jab it. I can't just allow it. But using my pre-placed drone, I'm going to see that no one's in Sunrise, so I'm going to air jab Sunrise off. And then what you're going to see here is we don't have much of an aqua push going currently. I do have it set up so that I can go big window whenever I want now, which is good. But what instead I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get ourselves a couple of picks. So I'm going to go ahead and breach charge this window, and then I'm going to peek through it, and I believe I'm going to catch the... I want to say I was going to catch Castle right there, but... Long story short, I actually am getting calls from my teammates to Castles and Aqua, so I'm going to peek through both the rotates. So they have the Hookah rotate, and then they have the rotate in Aqua, and the Castle's going to back up a little bit too much, and then I'm going to catch him on the window right there, which is technically helping our Aqua push, because I probably killed the only guy that was pushing Aqua, or that was playing inside of Aqua. So now we pretty much have a free Aqua take at this point. So what you're going to see here is me looking through Hookah window onto Vase. You are going to see, I believe Elysian is going to try to peek me here, but I'm not going to land the shots on him. So what I'm going to do instead, though, is I'm going to look over, I'm going to see my teammates pushing Aqua. So now, instead of tunnel visioning for Hookah here, I'm going to go back to my original plan. I'm going to open big window, and then I'm going to air jab Hookah rotate, and then I believe they try to open Hookah doorway here with audio, so I'm going to go ahead and look at Hookah doorway, but I see that air jab is still up, so I'm good there. So all I need to do now is watch Sunrise window, which Warden tries to peek it, and I do get a freebie on him. Now I'm going to peek the Hookah rotate, because I want to get more of a man advantage, so I'm going to kill Jaeger on the Hookah rotate, and then now it's just Legion left alive in a 2v1 position. He hits my air jab. Unfortunately, I'm not going to spot where he lands, and but now it's pretty much just GG's at this point. All we got to do is just wait timeout, and it should be completely winning. But he's going to kill my teammate. My teammate got a little bit too aggressive, but I am going to get the refrag on him, thankfully, and we are going to secure the round right there. Now, next up here, guys, we're going to be on Consulate. Now, I am playing Mute here. Normally, I do play Legion, but Mute is my alternative operator to Legion for this site. So what I like doing with Mute here is I like to put my mute jammers yellow side, so that way they have a very difficult time trying to push yellow, because of the mute jammers. They're not going to be able to drone yellow. They're not going to be able to, you know what I mean? They're not going to be able to do an easy push there. But I'm going to put my other mute jammer top Visa stairs, and now I'm basically just setting up my mute jammers in a way that makes pushing admin Visa side very difficult, you know what I mean? Because now they won't be able to drone meeting. They won't be able to drone Visa stairs, which basically means that all of their drones are going to have to come through my reception or the hallway right next to meeting, to my right here where I'm going. And then once again, guys, I'm going to barricade the spiral double door here, and then I'm going to break the bench with the vert. Actually, I think in this clip I actually don't break the bench, because I didn't start breaking the bench until recently. But long story short, we're going to be holding into lounge with lobby, we're gonna be holding into lobby from inside of reception, and I'm gonna look at Visa stairs here, because I believe one of my teammates gives me a call out that somebody's trying to walk up Visa, and we're gonna go ahead and secure Ash right there. Oh, I do break the bench. I lied. But you're gonna see a Twitch drone here. I believe he shoots an Elamine off of my spiral, is what I want to say. I believe he shot something of that nature. Once again, we're going to kill somebody lobby, and then now it's a 5v2 position. We're pretty much winning in this position. It doesn't really matter what they try to commit to. We're pretty much winning here all day long, as we don't sell numbers. But you're basically just seeing me here figure out where is our gap. If someone did try to want to win this round, where would our gap be? And in my head here, I'm thinking it's probably going to be like a rat play through lobby to go up spiral, or like a Visa walk up. So I'm just going to play inside of reception here. There's actually one more gap here, and it's actually the single the single breach, basically. And you're going to see my teammate's going to kill someone over by yellow, Mr. Hitman. And I'm going to go ahead and try to do this nitro over the top of the opening over the wall here, and I'm not going to get it. So then I'm just going to go in the ego challenge here to finish the clip. This is a frenzy for me trying to finish the clip, by the way. I wouldn't recommend swinging in that position because it does suddenly become winnable if he does kill me. But I was in a frenzy to finish the clip, so that's why I ended up playing like that round like that. But for the last clip of the video here, we are going to be on Night Haven. And also, one more thing I wanted to mention, guys. I thought about it a little bit, doing like the step 1, step 2, step 3 thing with the text on the screen of like what exactly my point is, basically. And I decided against doing it for now. And the reason why is because it would take a lot of effort to make all of the step-by-step videos like that and still post on like a daily schedule. So I'm going to refrain from doing it for now. At least until we get into, like, maybe if I start posting weekly, I can probably start doing it, you know what I mean? But I think I just want to get as much step-by-step series out as I can, so that way we can keep growing as much as we can. By the way, fantastic support for the step-by-step series so far, and I really do appreciate it, guys. It makes me feel like I'm actually doing something for once. But long story short, my teammate's gonna walk up. He's gonna shoot off these bandit charges, and then I believe he's gonna rotate back to get the outside connector breach now. And then I'm playing ace here, and my main goal here is that I want to get a plant onto pillar, okay? But we gotta open up pillar or connector breach first. And then you're going to see a guys try to swing electrical here, but I am going to catch myself a freebie from this nice little roof angle. And that was the main reason why I was up there for that long, is because I'm looking for somebody to swing electrical like that and give me a free kill, basically, is what my game plan was. You're going to see my Ash got the Mira, so the next part of my plan is going to be the ace charge open this Mira here, and then you're going to see I'm going to do it. By the way, my Thermite rotated over to warehouse, and he's going to catch 2 people. I believe he killed one command, and he killed one pillar, and then you're going to see the Mira have to swing into me, because if he doesn't swing into me right there, it's basically losing. So I go ahead and kill Mira there, and then now we execute onto site. My Thermite, my Twitch have my crosses, so I'm going to plant here. But I am going to get aggressive here once again in the frenzy to finish the clip. And I do kill the Jaeger on the head holes right there and secure the round. But once again, guys, thank you once again for all of the support on the step-by-step series so far. I do really appreciate it. We are growing a lot faster than what I expected. You know, a lot of these videos I wasn't actually expecting much when I was starting the step-by series. I didn't really expect that much, but the support we've gotten so far has been very enjoyable, and I do really appreciate it. But once again, guys, we're at the end of the video here. I'm showing my current stats, my early season stats is what I should say. But anyway, my settings are going to be on the screen here. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment one thing you guys like below, and I will catch you next time. Peace.